In this video, we will understand the rejection reconciliation process. This refers to transactions that are rejected and subsequently attempted again. We will be using report R 8.1.5 Rejected Wage Transaction Reconciliation on the NREGA MIS. It gives us aggregate data on how many transactions were rejected, how many were subsequently attempted again, and whether they are pending or have been successfully credited or rejected. It shows us data on rejections at the level of the state, the district, and the block. It does not go down to the panchayat or the individual level. Let us now go to the MIS to see this report. If we select all in the state name, we will be able to see aggregate data of different states. R 8.1.5 Rejected Wage Transaction Reconciliation. We know that once a payment is rejected, it must be generated again by the block level for there to be a successful credit. However, if the underlying issue is not resolved, it will keep getting rejected. This report shows us comprehensive data for the regenerated rejected payments. Here we can see the data that is available for each state. Let's highlight row 10 that shows us the data for the state of Jharkhand. Here we can see that columns 3 and 4 show us the total transactions that were rejected and the corresponding amount that was rejected in the financial year 2020 to 21. For Jharkhand, that is an amount of over 13 crores. The next two columns, columns 5 and 6, show us the transactions that are yet to be regenerated. Once the underlying reason for rejection is fixed and the payment is regenerated, it can be completed successfully even after 3 or 4 failed attempts. Columns 7 and 8 show us the number of transactions and the amount that have managed to regenerate successfully and have been credited into the workers' accounts. For Jharkhand, this is an amount of 2.9 crores that has successfully been credited. The last two columns, columns 9 and 10, show us the transactions that are pending a response from the bank. The MIS does not yet know whether these transactions have been successful or rejected once again. This report can also help us calculate the total amount which is still not paid to the workers. To calculate this, we will take the amount that was rejected initially, as shown in column 4, and subtract from it the amount that was later successfully paid, as shown in column 8. This will give us the amount that is pending payment to workers. For Jharkhand, in the financial year 2020 to 21, this amount comes to more than 10 crores. This means that more than 10 crores are yet to be paid to workers in the year 2020 to 21. In this report, we can go down to the block level as well. For this, we have to click on the state of interest, say Jharkhand. When we click on it, we will be able to see the same data for the district level. Let us now click on row 15, District Latehar, to see this data at the level of the block. After clicking it, we can see the data for all the 9 blocks of Latehar district. Let us highlight row 9 that shows us data for the block of Manika. We can see that only 27 transactions have been successfully regenerated out of 692 that were rejected, or only 31,000 rupees have been successfully transferred out of the total rejected amount of 7.7 lakh. This is indeed a very low rate of success. In conclusion, in this section, we saw 3 ways of accessing data on the MIS to see the status of rejection of payments at different levels and in different ways. In the next final section of our rejected payments module, we will be looking at reasons for the rejection of payment and understanding how to resolve them.